Sometimes in the comment section I see guys asking something like, how do I know when I'm recovered? Well, my first counter question is then often, recovered from what? You see, there are many negative consequences that people can run into when fapping to porn. It can cause sexual problems like low libido, morphing sexual tastes, or delayed ejaculation, or even porn-induced ED. It can also cause depression, low motivation, social anxiety, poor concentration, and self-esteem issues. It can mess with your whole dopamine system. Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Yeah, a real voice and person behind this video, who has been involved in the porn addiction community for 13 years now and helped hundreds of guys quit for good. So if you don't like all these fake AI videos out there, consider subscribing. Let's start with the sexual problems, and then after that we'll zoom in on your dopamine and the other things. If you have stopped using porn a while back and you start noticing the following things, you can be pretty sure your sexuality has reversed back to a more normal and healthy state. You start noticing more frequent morning wood. You feel a physical response in your body when close to someone you find attractive. Now, by physical response, I don't mean you have to be popping boners to the left and right, although yes, you can feel it as a slight response down there as well, obviously. But more often, we're talking about a feeling of some kind of a tingly sensation, for example in your stomach. You can feel a dopamine response somewhere in your body, as opposed to when you were in a flat line and you felt detachment between you and your genitals and you felt no physical response whatsoever. Your penis starts feeling fuller and the sensitivity is back. Again, pretty much the opposite to when you're in a flat line and it can feel cold and, lifeless down there. You no longer need that much stimulation in general to get you fired up. For example, just a smile from a normal-looking girl at the grocery store can be all it takes for you to feel butterflies again. Now, isn't that great? Just like we men are supposed to be functioning. Real sex feels great and you no longer have any problems with achieving, maintaining and getting your boner to lock in during love making. With mild PIED, it's for example often the case that you only get to about 80-90% hard or so, and then it goes down pretty quickly too, so you're always a bit worried about your performance there. Or if you have more severe PIED, you can't even perform at all. You no longer lose your libido after having had real sex. You see, sometimes guys may descend into another flatline after having sex before they are 100% fully healed. Okay, so if you by recovered mean to heal your sexuality, then those are some really good signs. And of course, if you're talking about PIED, then this one here is obviously the best and only 100% dead giveaway sign that you are now recovered. Okay, so what about your dopamine system in general then? Well, here are some good signs that NoFap is starting to fix your dopamine system. You feel less need for running after instant gratification stuff. You feel satisfied with less stimuli and you don't feel such a big need for low-value dopamine activities. You feel more motivated to work on things that take a bit of effort. Some people suddenly start notice how music has started sounding better. You have less irritability. You can focus longer on one single task at a time, longer than you used to be able to. Your baseline level of happiness is higher. Your mood is more stable. Some people notice a better short-term memory. And some people regain that childlike excitement for life again. Alright, so those are all some really good signs that NoFap is working for you. And if you ever wondered how long your reboot is going to take and what factors play a part in how quickly you'll recover, then take a look at the video you see on the screen right here, because over there you'll discover some truly fascinating things, right? This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider giving me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.